we bring to you today an extremely important and a serious issue. The scandalous expose of Rafale scam involving massive corruption, treason, loss to public exchequer has finally been uncovered and laid bare. Friends, Congress Party and Shri Rahul Gandhi stand vindicated today. The French have ordered an investigation into the Rafale scam. On June 14, 2021, French Public Prosecution Services, which is also called the PNF, has ordered an investigation into Rafale papers for corruption, for influence peddling, for money laundering, for favoritism on the complaint of a French anti-corruption NGO Sherpa. I'm told, as reported by many French news websites and newspapers, that the investigation will cover, among others, the questions surrounding the actions of former French President, Mr. Francois Hollande, who was in office when the Rafale deal was inked, and the current French President, Mr. Emmanuel Macron, who was at that time Mr. Hollande's Economy and Finance Minister. I'm told that it will also cover the then Defense Minister, who is now the French Foreign Minister, as also Mr. Anil Ambani's company, the Reliance. Friends, the sweetheart deal and role of Modi government has also been now exposed. The French news website Mediapart has also released details of the agreement entered into between Dassault Aviation and Reliance Infra of Mr. Anil Ambani, wherein they constituted a joint venture company called DRAL, Dassault Reliance Aerospace Limited. This substantiates the statement made by the then French minister, Mr. Francois Hollande, who said that decision to appoint Reliance as Dassault's industrial partner was that of the Indian government, meaning the Modi government, and the French had no choice in the matter. It actually brings out the following 5 facts. Firstly, Reliance owned 51% of DRAL and Dassault Aviation owned 49% of DRAL. I am again sending the Reliance Infra statement in this regard as Annexure A1 to you. Secondly, Reliance and Dassault agreed to a maximum investment of 169 million euros. Interestingly and intriguingly, Dassault, with 49% stake in DRAL, pledged to provide 159 million euros out of the 169 million euros. That is 94% of the total maximum investment. While Reliance with 51% stake in DRAL was to bring only 10 million euros. Thirdly, clause 4.4.1 of the agreement between Dassault and Anil Ambani's Reliance envisaged that Reliance will provide production facilities and, I quote, marketing for program and services with the GOI. Obviously, it's an acronym or a reference for the influence that Mr. Ambani's company enjoyed with Modi government. Fourthly, the agreement between Reliance and Dassault excluded the PSU, the government company Hindustan Aeronautics Limited, for DRAL became now responsible for Rafale's aircraft final assembly line. Fifthly, on 25th March 2015, Dassault's CEO, Mr. Eric Trappier, in presence of the Chief of the Indian Air Force and presence of Chairman of HAL, said in Bangalore that Dassault and HAL, Hindustan Aeronautics Limited, were proceeding in accordance with their RFP. But the very next day, that is 26 March 2015, Dassault inks a MOU with Reliance. What happened in these 24 hours? And within 15 days thereafter, that on 10th April 2015, Prime Minister Shri Narendra Modi goes to France and unilaterally announces purchase of 36 Rafale aircraft for 7.8 billion euros, bypassing an ongoing and an existing tender for purchase of 126 aircrafts, where Dassault Aviation was already a successful bidder. Now, the next interesting part is Modi government and French government and Dassault deleted the anti-corruption clauses. And now it seems to come out as to why was it done. It is important to remember that the defense procurement procedure in India contains a mandatory clause, anti-corruption clause, which means no gifts, no commission, no middlemen, no bribery. This mandatory policy was also a part of the 126 aircraft global tender issued by Congress UPA. When Prime Minister Modi proceeded to buy 36 Rafale aircrafts off the shelf, and an intergovernmental agreement was to be signed between Government of India and Government of France, our Defense Ministry proposed that the mandatory anti-corruption clause has to be a part of the intergovernmental agreement dated 20th July 2015. The French government and the Dassault, they wanted the anti-corruption clauses deleted. I'm sending the document to you as Annexure A2. Surprisingly, in September 2016, Government of India and the Prime Minister agreed to delete the anti-corruption clauses. I'm sending that document to you again as Annexure A3. This was being done despite specific guidance of Defense Ministry to retain the anti-corruption clauses. In light of what has happened today, the latest revelations, everything becomes even more scandalous. So friends, the facts now clearly tell and call for a thorough JPC probe into Rafale scam. Will the Prime Minister, like the French now, answer to the nation and tell when will the Prime Minister submit his government to a JPC probe into the Rafale scam?
Subscribe to Nation Next YouTube channel and press the bell icon to get regular updates from Nation Next. Also like Nation Next Facebook page and follow us on Instagram and Twitter.